Okay, and welcome back. Friday. Up. Zach Struck has 4 goals on the season. So, excuse me, we have. This is the first. I'll that to you for trusted quality auto care. First line is Trent Anfinson, Dawson Work is Kale Moore, Zach Struck. Your fourth line, Gavin Stone, Jack Merritt, Palace. Your other offenseman is Easton Larson. Now on to our defense. We have Drink is Jack C. Is Preston Carroll. Right, for you, for the Jacks, Trent Nelson backing him up. 26% is exactly what we needed last weekend and on a successful note. A game in store for you this evening. Help of our sponsors. Service. The help of those guys are Jack's Power Play is brought to you by give them a call and then Pedal to Kill is on and off the ice. 569. We'll take last weekend. They also quite well Saturday, which contributed to that 10. So we went over the top scores. Our other notable scores that we have. Worth with 3 points. Callie with 3 points. And Max Moore with also 3 points. Ashley Whitty also has 3 points. Jack Merritt has a goal. David Brink has a goal. And Riley Lindstedt has 2 goals. So we've got quite the amount of scoring on our squad here. They finished warm-ups not too long ago, so we're just going to get the Zamboni running over the ice. Jack Rabbits are in the middle of a
at center, number 25, Dawson Worth.
And welcome back. Right, starting lineups. The Jackets are going to put it on Wilson, Worth, and have Cooper Van Overbeek and David Brink. For the UMD, or for the Duluth Bulldogs, they have Valier in net, and they have League on D with Johnson Jr. on the forward. Okay, so Reed is on a D pair with, and then their forward lineup tries Johnson has it, makes a pass all the way across the ice. Bumgarner. Tries to make the pass around the line. That ends up on the stick of. And puck battle along the boards. Snyder makes a break for it. Ends up in the hands of Anderson. Anderson across the center ice. Ducks it off for Worth. Worth has it. Shot. Saved by Laval. 18-50. Got to start the clock there. And they're off. Rabbits turn the puck over in their offensive zone. And here comes Duluth. Sticking around the back of the cage. Picked up. He turns the puck over to Fleming. Kind of the scrum right there for the puck. And Everson comes away with it. Retreats back into his own circle. Makes a pass. Just misses the stick of Siebert. Across the blue line. It's a new driver. Dumps it all the way up and around. This gets picked up by Kale. Kale has it. Over to Everson. Everson shot. Saved by Laval. Here comes Collie again. Has it. Pass gets broken up. Intended for both. Shot on the front. And it gets sticked away by a player from UMD. And it's all the way down the ice. And that'll be an icing. Icing here at 18:06 left in the first period. Score is still tied, 0-0. Quick change from last weekend's game where the Jacks had a quick early lead. Just missed that on the back side. Over Struck. Shot. Blocked by This is his own rebound. Oh, Struck has it. Another shot down in front. There's a tip attempt right there on the front for Whitty. Pass behind the net for Struck. Struck has it. Dumps it on the back for Schramm. Ends up in the hands of the UMD of the league. Rogers tries to clear it in deep for his own end, but comes off the stick of Schramm. Dump in on net. That's Eckhoff. Duluth. Stick van over me. He's just going to bring it back around the boards. That's going to be evidently touchdown. Battle around for the puck. Jacks come away with it. That turns the puck over to number 20. Knudsen. Here comes Ewan. Week has it. Gets over to. Keeps it back in. Break. Week. Here we go. Merritt. Set back in. Right. Ups it down. And. Left. Blue. He seems to know where the puck is. Has it. Everson dumps it in, tries to make it. Unable to get it to him. That'll be an icing. It's a zone draw here for Jacks. Merritt will be taking the face off. 21. Van Diendahl. Diendahl wins the face-off. Gets to Bumgarner. Broken up. Ends up on the stick of Johnson Jr. And here comes the it's Merritt. Up to Schneider. Schneider deep out from the wing. They have to retreat back to the neutral zone. Here they come. Worth has Gets it over. Shire gets it to the corner, but blocked by the ball. Here comes the other way, and that's might be ended up picked up by Kale. Almost tried to puck out in front. Shot blocked by the keeper. And here comes Johnson Jr. to makes the pass over to number 21. Pass is picked off by Kale. Kale has it, and he dumps it all the way in. Ends up around the boards. Ends up getting picked up by a UMD player. The player gets... Oh, it comes off the boards. Funny. Bush all alone. Blocked by the keeper. And UMD tries to clear, but it's kept in by Rogers. Rogers is blown up by the play. But here, shot. Scrub in front of the net. And the puck covered. Late to play with a shoving going on. Left here in the first period. Just have an offensive zone face-off and be taken by number 21, Zach Struck. But he got too excited. So Struck again. Struck face-off around the boards under the hands of Lee picks it up, drop, hits his own player. McLaney, shot. This is wild. No, may have overheated it. Luckily, there was no opportunity for him to get it down. It's in by Duluth. That's Provenzino. Turns the puck over. Shot misses wide, and that'll be a puck out of play. So, could have been a situation for the Jazz. Michael walked in all took a shot, missed wide, and nobody was there, luckily for the rebound. So, otherwise, Nelson might have been in a bit of trouble. Face off, Jacks win it. Jacks come the other way. Struck, brings it across. Tries to make a hand or pass over Whitty, but unable to connect. And the puck is going to squirt all the way back over to the other end off the single Duluth player, but gets picked up and touches the end wall, so not an icing. Aaron passing the play for 4. Nickhoff has it, and then stripped. Dumps it in all the way deep. Merritt's going to race. Merritt's in the battle. Wall by Stone, however, it ends up back in the hands of the Duluth player. And Duluth is going to sit back in deep. This is going to ring on the boards for Callis. Callis is going to get it just out to neutral zone, where it's going to be under the hands of Duluth. Has it, and they're going to wave an side ball here on Duluth. Didn't quite all make it back across the zone. Jacks win the face-off. Has it. 2 on. Kept in the zone. Karelitz, who dumps it in back to the corner. Shot. And it's gloved by the keeper, Laval. Lavalier. Not quite pronounced that. Didn't get pronunciation ahead of the game. Also, good first. So. Alright, we have Warrior face up here. His face with the Karelitz. I just went over to Sham, I believe. Snyder. Schneider on deep for emphasis. Emphasis all the way back to the board. Down by the net. A little bit communicated by the Jack. Tried to tip up front by Worth, but unable to connect. Karelitz has the top blocked down in front by a Duluth player. Karelitz going to drive. Tries him in the the pass for Worth, but sucked away. Shot from the dot by Snyder, blocked by Lallier. Here comes Worth. Worth has it, makes the pass to Rogers. Rogers shut down by Eckhoff. What a big stop. Can't be mad at that sort of effort. And there's a stop. Eckhoff is slow to get. He did stop pretty hard. I mean, I can't say that I don't blame him. It hurt for a little bit. Jackson on the shots, 11-1. Going to be a offensive zone draw here for the Jacks. They've got second line out there: Jacob Kale, Ethan Bush, and Max Moore, with Van Overbeek and David Brayton as the lead there. And face off, win by the Jacks. Puck kind of gets loose. Up through the legs, Kale has it. Shot blocked. And it's going to be picked up by Bush. Bush has around. Oh, into the hands of Ryan. Blue tries to throw it back, and that's play. And there'll be another offensive zone draw for the Jacks. Struck takes the face off here. Struck loses the face off. But Jacks, there's an attempt to keep it in for the Jacks. However, it gets turned over. Believe has it, and they're going to call that an offsides. So neutral zone face off here. Struck going to take the face off against number 21, Wingall, and Struck wins the face off. Ends up in the hands of Sievert. Sievert has it, sends it in deep. Really has it. Puck down in front, loose. Duluth seems to have a way with it. A little bit of a loose puck out here. Schramm has it. Gets picked up by Gardner for Duluth. Kept in by Schramm. But Duluth is able to comes Duluth back away. And they are offside, so they have to dump it in deep. Picked up by tries to pass over, shot blocked by Everson, and then it gets dumped right back by Whitty. The Jacks will offer a change here. Merritt on the ice with Callis and Stone. Excuse me, Stone. Here comes Duluth, brings it back from behind their own net. Puck off the wall is number 6. However, the Jacks get possession of it. Here they come. Here comes Larson. Larson all turns the puck over. And that's going to be a puck out of play. Like the aggression here for the Jacks. Hopefully these shots are made on the head and punch it in the net. Looks like it's going to be the first line taking the face off here. Jacks with the face off. Have it, Anderson in the Duluth net. Tries to make the pass to Careless, but is unable to connect. Ends up in the hands of Rogers. Shot off the side of the net. Thought that was going in, but Anderson is unable to gather it. Anderson in the corner, and that'll be a hand pass. Grab it. So it'll be a neutral. Worth, Schneider, and Anderson against Prokop. And Worth wins the face-off. Gets it over to Karlitz. Dumps it in off the board, sends it around, ends up behind the net for Duluth. And here comes Duluth back the other way, but get advantage of by the Jacks. Worth pins it along the boards, but turns the puck over. Kept right back. Oh, almost kept in by Rogers. What's going on here? Poor ref needs to get out of the way. For a quick change with Van Overbeek, kept in by Brink. Brink rings around the boards for Van Overbeek. Pass gets picked off, ends up in the hands of Nickelday. Nickelday has it. Shot blocked down by Karelitz. Oh, sorry, Emphasis. And they get the puck out to Schneider. Schneider takes it center ice, and he's going to dump it in deep for the Jacks. First person there is going to be Worth. And he's going to get pushed out along the boards. Loose puck. Battle in the corner for it. Puck. Jack zone. On the board. Larson. Broken by number 12, Mrs. Wide. And Callis. And here comes Mary away. Poked away. Eyes. Callis gets and tries to make it across the ice. Picked up by Siebert. Siebert gets his pocket picked right behind the net. Number 11. And trying to on the boards, trying to ends up on the stick of Newsom. Newsom shot, tried to make a deflection out in front, but unable to do so. The chance misses wide. Everson has it right in his own net, tries to make another pass, gets knocked down by 11. And number 2, that'll be tries to have it, but here come the Jacks. Bear gets knocked off the puck, but here they come back the other way. More in deep, tries to make the cross ice pass over to Ethan Bush, but they do not connect. Everson shot, misses wide. Here's Moore. Moore brings around the net, tries to make a pass to Bush. Has it behind his own cage. Moving off. Stretch it in. Kale tries to go there, and it's nut in. Kale, Rogers back to Kale. Kale enters Struck, but Struck is not comes to number 27. Oh, shot. Goal 7 of Duluth. And I clock for that 1 left in the minor picked up. No. Get it all the way in. Shot and block it away by Lavalier. Jack in their offensive zone. Puck stopped by Lavalier. For the Jacks, taking the face off. 5. Behind his own net. And Schramm over to Brink. Save. $14 Jacks, however, the Jackson tallies up on. Worth's going to take the off here. Worth wins over to Schneider. Schneider, though, tries and by Van Overbeek. Schneider enters his own. He's going to hold it there. In. Gets Worth, who has it shot. Defender. Did get a piece of it. Kept. Brink tries to make a left wing corner. It's going to bring it behind their own here. Nice pass to Provenzino, who gets the puck onside and brings the puck over. Brings it. This is off the zone, and the puck gets. However, still in. Anderson tries to make a pass out to Siebert. Over to Everson. Everson loses control of the puck. Able to be kept in. It's a to lose back to the way. Here they come. Blocked. Shot again. Blocked. Opportunity. It's worth back the other. Has it. Have it in deep. Try to get it, but it is for 26 for Duluth. Nickel day. Kept in by Everson. Everson over to Worth. Worth gets knocked down. And here comes. Try to go on a change. And being icy. For Duluth, Nelson was able to keep up out of the net. Both were quick shots. The Jacks hadn't quite made it back to fully defend on that opportunity. Win the face off. Ends up on the stick. And it's poked in by Rogers. His glove down by Laval. Jack Rabbits have out there with Jack Merritt, Stone, and does Rogers has a corner, tries to ports back out to center ice. Jack Merritt, careless gets behind the play. Merritt has it, tries Larson. Larson down and intercepted by number 2, Wiedendahl. And that's going to be in play. 3:03 period. Don't face off here for the Jack. Top of the icing. Have been quite dangerous now. Number 4, Eckhoff is going to be going into the locker room. And he left the door wide open to the tunnel. Should have closed it. I don't know what he was thinking. But he skated off the ice with an upper body injury, but he was holding his ear. So if I had to guess, that shot went into his ear and it is now bleeding. Off the face-off drop. Luckily, not by Brink. Still free. And loose sends it back out to the where they send it right back in, and they need to retreat just to get back onside. Is it? Across their own zone. Or takes past the ball. Accept it. Push. On the stick and one of the Duluth players gets dumped. Not going to be icing because to it. To it. Able to maintain. However, okay, tries to go for the by, and it is going to be saved. Control of the puck here, and after the play is over, number 13 does take a shot at Vandover Beacon. Not enough to do the penalty. Two on 5. Period. 13 takes it. And ring around the boards. Person has it behind the net. But he gets his pocket pick. And battle right there in the cage. Taken by Duluth. Down in front, tries to make a shot. Shot is unable to get through. Here come the Jacks back the other way. It's Struck over to Schramm. Schramm keeps it in. Struck is with the first one to the left wing corner. Brings around the boards, trying to get it to Whitty. Whitty has it. Out to Everson. Everson drives it in, makes a pass out to Sievert. Sievert, top of the left circle, excuse me. Over to Schramm. Schramm has it. Gets knocked in the air, ends up on the stick of Struck. Struck brings around the left wing boards. Over to Sievert. Sievert over to Everson. Everson has it. Makes a pass behind the cage. Picked up by Schramm. Struck tries to make a shot out in front or pass to Whitty. His interception is broken up by Duluth. And that'll be another icing on the play. So, minute 6 left here in the first period. Jacks are down 1-0 to Duluth. Jacks are out shooting Duluth 15-7. Duluth's one score came on a funky breakaway where it was missed pass out in front. Jacks win the face-off here. Kerlitz has it. Shot, miss high off the top of the crossbar, and that'll be puck out of play. Kerlitz almost had that shot on net go in. However, he just missed it high. I don't know if you were able to do that over the broadcast, but it went off the top of the post. Goalie did not know where it was. Jacks first line out here for the 58 seconds. Worth, Infinson, and Schneider. Scrum at the circle. Shot! Blocked it away by Lavelle. Yeah. Lavelle. Not quite for sure. Face off. Won by Duluth. Duluth takes it. Ends up in the stick of the Jacks, though. However, Schneider. Shot! Blocked out in front. Goalie had no idea where it was. Unable to connect, though, by Anson's second shot. Anson shoves the guy to the boards. The goalie wants a penalty for that. However, he's not going to get it. Duluth has it, and they're going to send it out to center ice. It's going to be a foot race. And Nelson's going to come out and push it off in the corner. Kerlitz would have won the race. However, Rogers has it. Rogers gets it over to Kerlitz. Back to Rogers. Rogers makes the pass up the ice. Rogers takes it. Quick shot, misses wide. Nobody there to get the rebound. Kerlitz over to Schneider. Schneider tries to make a pass wide open in front of the net. And he's unable to keep it onside. And that is the end of the first period. I forgot to add this total for the Duluth Blue Bulldogs. So just cuts in and out. Tell her to try it again. We're having some struggles right off the bat.
What, just to restart it?
Just tell her to restart the process. I think we were having some issues at the beginning.
Is it working now?
Supposed to be. It should be working now. One. Leaf goal on an errant pass struck with and Kyle was able to bring it in. Nelson, piece of it, got it just off the glove, but still deflected it. Story here for the Jacks has been able to capitalize. For the strong 693,000. Hometown, your hometown quality and trusted. Give them a call at 605-697-69. Plumbing, fast, reliable service for 692-6. Finally, Handyman's Home Services. Give them a call. 569. No, And we're back. Duluth leads through the first period. The Jacks 1-0. The goal was scored with 5:38 left in the first period by number 27, Cope, for Duluth. We couldn't do this broadcast tonight without the help of our sponsors, Brown Construction, Hometown Tire and Service, and along with Handy That's Home Services. Start the second period. Things you got to know. Jackrabbits are going to be in the long change this side, so they're going to be defending the now left side of the ice, and the Duluth will be defending the right side. So the thing about the long change is it allows plenty of opportunities for the team in the offensive zone. If you're able to keep the puck in the offensive zone for a long time, you'll have a lot better opportunity to wear down the team's defense, because the defense is a lot longer distance to get on the change than the first and third periods. Jackrabbits were unfazed by the long change last weekend. They scored 4 goals in that second period on Saturday afternoon against North Dakota last weekend. Hopefully they can keep that momentum going up. Also, we're going to be looking out for some special teams. Hopefully the special teams can capitalize on some potential opportunities if they're able to get some here in this second period. Okay. I felt bad. I felt bad. It's like my wife was trying to watch it and it's not working. I'm so sorry. I didn't know it wasn't working. The Jackrabbits look to start this second period off here with their first line of Amundsen, Worth, and Schneider, with Overbeek, Van Overbeek, and Brink in as the D pair. Duluth is going to start off with Johnson Jr., Vendeel, Coat, Reed, and number 14, Baumgartner. Duluth wins the face-off, and that's going to be a puck out of play. I missed the first 10 seconds of that. 1951 after that puck out of play. Face-off back at the center dot. There's loose puck down in front, and it gets sent in by Schneider. Duluth wins it on the boards, ends up, and here comes Duluth back the way. They have a 2-on-1. Shot, or pass over wide, blocked by Nelson. That was a great opportunity for Duluth, and Nelson was able to make that save out in front of the net. Jackson will get that puck back out to the neutral zone. Schneider brings it in, across the line, takes it to the right wing corner, gets it over to Worth. Worth back to Schneider. Schneider scores! Right between the pad and glove side. Jacks tie it up. Amundsen had an open opportunity. There was no defenders around him. It looked like they were in the middle of doing something, but Amundsen had a wide open opportunity to him right in front of the net and just buries it on the goalie's glove side. The goal is scored at 19:12 left of the first period. And Jacks win the face-off here. Amundsen dumps it in around the boards. It's picked up by Bush. Although it ends up on Bush, but moves back out, loses possession of it. Here it comes. Here's Moore. Moore dumps it in, right towards front of the net. Kyle tries to make the shot and is pushed away. Bush back to Everson. Seaver. Everson. Back to Moore. Bush tries to make the pass, whiffs on the shot opportunity. But here it is back out in front of Everson. And he's going to dump around the boards for Jackson. Moore has it, moves around the boards. There's nobody home. Hopefully the Jacks are able to keep it in. And the Jacks are able to keep it in. Puck is sent into the corner, picked up by Moore. Moore has his pocket pick in the corner, and here comes Duluth back the other way. Duluth has the puck, sends it in to the corner. Puck is getting it behind the Jacks net, and Everson has it. Wow, loses it there. And two Jackrabbits run into each other, but the puck is able to squirt free back out to the neutral zone. And gets ridden around the boards. First person to it is Schramm. Schramm gets tripped up while the puck is in the ground. Here comes Struck. Struck has it and gets loose. Regains possession. Brings it around back behind. Stopped by Whitty. Whitty brings it out in front. Over. Careless has it. Tries to have a tip in attempt by Struck. Struck has it. Brings it back for Whitty. Whitty brings it around back behind the loose net. Whitty back to Struck. Struck has it. Takes it back behind the Duluth net. Duluth. Struck. Little circle around the net. Tries to make a shot high and wide. Kelitz is able to keep it in the zone, but ends up receiving a Duluth player, and they just squeaks back out to the neutral zone. Ends up Schramm had it, lost it, and it gets poked away by Rogers. Rogers is able to break up get the off the puck. Here comes Whitty. Dumps it off to Struck. Struck sends it in, and it gets gloved down by Lavalier. Neutral zone face off here for the Jacks. Oh, sorry, not neutral zone. Offensive zone draw for the Jacks. It's going to be Merritt on the ice taking a face off against, looks to be Veendal. And Veendal wins the face off. And here comes Duluth. First person to it, though, is going to be Van Overbeek. Van Overbeek's attempt to clear the puck hits the ref. That tells you anything, the ref should probably get the heck out of the way. And there's a puck out of play. That'll be a neutral zone face-off. Merritt, Stone, and Callis are on the ice for the forward group. And defensive pairs are Van Overbeek and Brink. And Merritt wins the face-off, ends up on the stick of Brink. Brink over to Van Overbeek. Van Overbeek's pass almost gets picked off. Callis tries to make the pass, but broken up. Ends up, or Merritt picks it back up. Merritt drives it in, loses possession of it. And 24 passes 21. 21 crosses the neutral zone, enters the offensive zone for Duluth. Duluth sends it around back in front. There was an opportunity for a shot, however, number 6 was not paying attention. Overbeek as it gets over to Callis. Callis up to Merritt, but Merritt cannot hang on to it. Van Overbeek sends it in deep for the Jacks, picked up by Merritt in the right wing corner. Gets it over to Schneider. Schneider has it. Shoots and blocked out high, and that'll be a puck out of play. .53 left here in the first period. Jacks are tied with Duluth 1-1. Been a fairly clean game so far. No penalties yet. Face off here between Worth and number 5, which is Papa. Worth wins the face off, ends up shot, and this is wide for the Jacks. Anderson has it right behind him, did not know it. Everson keeps it in for the Jackrabbits. First one in the corner with it is Worth and Baumgartner. Baumgartner comes with it behind the Duluth net. Goes up, makes the stretch pass, broken up by Sievert. Gets ridden around the boards, picked up by Schneider. Schneider ridden around the boards, picked up back by Sievert. Sievert shot, deflected wide, and puck out of play. Offensive zone draw here for the Jacks. They've had quite a few more offensive zone draws, however, have been unable to gain a lead. Able to tie it up here at the early part of the second period. Shot total 20-8 for the Jacks. Jacks win the face-off, get it out to Rogers. Rogers has it, quick shot in, deflected on front. Oh, Kale had a shot opportunity, but he lost control of it and was able to get it by Lavalley. Face-off here between Kelly and Deegan. Kale wins the face-off. Gets it over to Karelitz, who runs around the boards. First person to it, Rogers. Rogers turns the puck over to number 3, Reed, but he gets it over by Karelitz. Karelitz has it, tries to make a pass down in front, knocked away. Bush has it. Quick gets it in for more. Opportunity is just missed. Jackrabbits keep it in. Oh, here comes Duluth back the other way. 18 has it. Gets it over to number 2. Number 2 takes the shot, and it is saved by Nelson. Right into his belly. And forgot to start the timer for that last little section of play. So 14:32 left here in this second period. On the ice for Duluth now, it's Diendahl, Boss, Roll, Dittler, and Nickelodeon. Puck out to the neutral zone, knocked down by Struck, loses possession of it, but here comes Schramm. Schramm has it out in front, tries it for the wraparound block. Shot by Brink, misses wide, and that'll be a whistle. .14:11 left. Whistle was blown because the net got knocked off the pegs. Schramm had an opportunity there for that wraparound attempt, but he just lost the edge. Struck wins the face-off. Brink sends it back on the boards. Struck picks it up behind the Duluth net. Tries to make it over to Schramm. Schramm has it. Tries to make a pass over to Brink. Brink has it. Makes it back to Struck. Uses the stick, and here comes... Oh! And Duluth whipped on the pass right there. Schramm has it, and he's just going to dump it into the right wing corner. Struck first one to it, tries to get the stick out in front for Whitty, unable to connect. Everson tries to make the pass over to Van Overbeek, but nothing happens. Duluth has it. Tips up the neutral zone. Jackson was trying to get the icing, but number 23 was there too fast. Van Overbeek has it. Still tries to pass over to Whitty. Whitty has it. Has a man down there with Merritt. Tries to make the shot, blocked by the post. Merritt over to Stone. Stone has it. Over back to Merritt. Merritt behind the Duluth net. Going to bring it out from back behind the left wing boards. Over to Callis. Callis tries to make the pass over to Stone. Stone tips it down back behind the net. He has it. He's passing to Everson. Everson shots into the belly of Lavalier. Have a lot of great shot opportunities here for the Jacks, however, they're just sending it right into the belly of Lavalley. Third pair on the ice for your Jackrabbits. Stone and Callis. So Merritt wins the face off, has Callis, walks it in, unable to make the shot, get the shot away. And here comes Duluth back to the way. 27 gets it up over to number 5, Prokop. Ends up losing the stick, or not still stick, loses the puck, and here come the Jacks back the other way. Sent back out to the neutral zone. Puck gets picked up by number 6, Johnson Jr. Puck ends up behind the Jackrabbits net, where Everson gets the puck over to Everson, receiver, excuse me. And Merritt sends it in deep. Puck behind the net of Duluth, picked up by number 17, Barber. Here comes Duluth back the other way. And he dove right there. If anything, he's looking for a penalty. He's going to get it. And probably should also be an embellishment. That was a pretty blatant dive. I don't know if I've ever seen a dive like that quite before, except in the NHL playoffs. So Duluth draws a penalty here. 12:05 left in the second period. Going to be a tripping on number, looks like 18. So that'll be Preston Carolitz. And whoops. There they come. Duluth has it. Shot up high, misses wide. 13 back over to 5. 5 takes it behind, towards the Jackrabbit net, behind the net. Gets it out to 12, Provenzino over to Michael Day. Day over to 13. 13 drives it in, shot, and that'll be a power play goal for Duluth. Nelson just got a little bit out of position there and was able to get back across the crease. So, Fleming. So Fleming. So power play goal here for Duluth. Jackrabbits unable to kill that penalty. And Duluth wins the face-off and heading off the zone. Caleb has it. And sends it back behind the net. Picked up by Bush. Bush sends it back for Moore. Moore brings it around the left side. Over to Brink. Brink shoots it in. As this is wide picked up by Kylie. Kylie has it back to Bush. There's a shot attempt out in front. Goalie dove for it, but no Jackrabbit was there to make the pass and a shot. Quick shot out front by Brink. Unable to connect, and it just misses wide. He sends it all the way into the net. And first move to that's going to be a check, and that'll be an icing. So with 12:51 left here in the second period, Duluth is up 2-1. Shots though, still Jackrabbits leading 23-10. Jacks from the face-off here. He gets out to Sievert. Sievert tries to make a pass to Schneider. However, Schneider is unable to glove it down. And here, here's down. It's kind of the scrum down in front. And the puck is played with a high stick, but Jackrabbits didn't maintain possession of it. And Sievert has it in the neutral zone for the Ducks. Loses it and ends up back on the stick for Duluth. And that'll be another icing. So out in front there, Ames once played it with a high stick. Then it would have squirted its way all the way out to the center ice and potentially back into the Jackrabbits D zone. But they're unable to capitalize on that play. Struck. Wins the face-off for the Jacks, but the puck goes through just Lisa Everson. Severson gets it in his own defensive zone. Tries to make the pass over to Whitty, but goes off the stick, or goes off the skates of Everson. First person to pick it up is Schramm. Schramm loses it, turns the puck over, and ends up getting picked up back by Sievert. Here comes Chuck. Cross center ice, over the left wing board. And Whitty unable to work at the quick little pass between those two. And here comes number 6 for Duluth. That'll be Johnson Jr. Johnson in all alone. Tries to make a pass out in front, but it is pushed away by the Jacks. Another pass out in front, trying to make the pass for Coate, but Coate is unable to connect with it. Jackrabbit has the puck. Everson brings it up, makes the pass to Whitty. Whitty gets the puck stripped from him. However, luckily ends up back on the stick of Karelitz. Karelitz drops off for Everson, and Everson just sends it in deep. Jackrabbits try to go on the quick change here. And here comes Duluth back the other way. And the puck's loose until it gets picked up by Rogers. Rogers over to Ampson. Ampson to Worth. Worth has it and loses it. Gets brought back the other way by Dingham. Dingham over to number 11, Faranoff. And that's going to get covered up by Nelson. 8:54 left in the hand of the second period. Jacks are down, or are trailing Duluth 2-1. First line out there for the Jacks. And Worth wins the face-off. Here comes Schneider. Schneider enters in across center ice. Brings it in. Has just done it. Tries to bring it in. Throws it in tight, but gets blocked by the ball. However, it gets kept in by Worth, and Worth takes a shot, and it is saved by Lau. Worth wins the face-off inside to Karelitz. Karelitz shot blocked down in front by number 28. Luke gets up to center ice where Karelitz has it. Anderson first hits on number 16 for Duluth. Schneider has it, gets it out to Anderson. Anderson to Rogers. Rogers Shoots it in. As it, Schneider gloves it down. Schneider brings it in. Shot. Glove side. Blocked down by Laval. Here comes number 11 back the other way. Number 11 that is Farnock. Farnock has it. It's going to be a 1-on-3. Tries to bring it in and stepped away by Nelson. Out. And Larson has it for the Jacks. Over to Overbeek. Overbeek. Back to Stone. Not Stone. Larson. But Duluth has it. Rogers sends it in deep and ends up just underneath the pads of Laval. That could have been a bad opportunity there for Laval. He just about could have choked that away. Ended up just underneath his right pad, excuse me. Merritt here to take the face-off against Vindal. Merritt needs to face off, but squirts off into the corner. He's picked up by 21-4 to Duluth. Vindal. Gets all the way, makes it out to Larson. Larson shot scores! Larson on that quick shot out in front of the net. That'll tie the game back up at 2 apiece with 7:28 left here in this second period. Third line out for the Jacks. His office Bingham. Jacks win the face-off here. Taylor has it. Gets sucked away right at the offensive zone. Here he comes back to the Cayley. Has it in all alone. Shot. Just gets stick lifted at the last moment. He was in all alone there for a second. Everson. Shot. Out in front. Blocked by number 24. Number 24 does look like he is hurting. But here comes Blues back the way. It's a 2-on-1. Number 6. Maybe Johnson Jr. has it. Tries to get it on front, back the way. Here comes Moore back the other way. Gets it out to Cayley. Cayley drops it off to Bush. Bush right between the legs of number 3, Reed. And it's going to be another stretch pass here by Duluth. All these quick changes. Shot off the post. Shot missed wide. This long changes starting to wear here on both teams. There's been a lot more puck movement across both parts of the ice. Reed sends it in deep, but it is knocked down by Brink. Jack Evans is going to try to go on a change here. Shot, pass, tries to make it all the way around. Not going to be icing because Struck was the first one to it. Struck has it, tries to get a shot, pass out in front for Schramm, but it gets goes off the skates of a Duluth player. Puck ends up back behind the net where Karlitz has it, loses it, and Duluth has it. It's a 2-on-1 back the other way. Poke check by Everson. Now is the textbook poke check, keeps it in. And here comes Struck, brings it back behind his own cage. And he's going to throw it all the way in to his own zone where it gets picked up by a player from Duluth. Duluth's going to bring it in, and that'll be an icing. Hopefully the Jacks are going to be able to capitalize off here. They're going to able to get the change in. But looks like they're not going to change. So it'll be that third line out there for the Jacks. Whitty, Struck, and Schramm with Rogers and Karlitz as the D-men. And that's a puck out of play. Just about got us here in the booth. Missed high and wide. And good thing this sport does not involve throwing, because a couple of spectators tried to throw it and it hit the heaters over the top of the space. And face off here, won by Struck. Shot by Rogers is blocked down in front. And here comes Duluth back the other way. It's going to be an odd man rush. It's 3-on-2. 14 drops off 13. 13 against Rogers. Luckily, the rest of the Jacks have made it back to play defense. Here comes Karlitz, has it. Gets stripped away by number 12, Provenzino. Here comes away with 21. 21 tries to make a quick shot out in front, and it's missed wide. Nelson got a piece of it, keeping it wide. Another shot blocked by Nelson. Still behind the Jackrabbit net. Here's where the Jackrabbits could get themselves in trouble if they're not able to clear the puck off quick enough. Short change here for Duluth. Hopefully they can get the puck out here. Otherwise, they're going to have a couple of tired defenders. Second period, having a long change is not great for the defending team in their own zone. But here comes Karlitz. Tries to bring it in deep. And it's going to get covered here by Laval. Jackrabbits are finally going to get some fresh bodies here on the ice. 4:45 left here in this second period. First line back out there with Worth, Infanson, and Schneider. Schneider's pass is tipped up in the air. Back to Worth. Worth over to Van Overbeek. Van Overbeek's shot is blocked out in front. Worth tried to come away with it. Brink, quick shot down in front, and it is blocked, taken right behind the cage. Anderson went for the wraparound try. Anderson shot back out in front. This is wide. Schneider has it. And he turns the puck over to Duluth. But Duluth gets it right back out to neutral zone where it's pushed back in by Brink. Puck round back behind the cage, and he's going to stick in number 22, Doolander. And he passes over to Veendahl. And Veendahl just dumps it in for Duluth. And it's going to get played behind the net by Brink. Brink over to Van Overbeek. And Van Overbeek's pass is going to miss just wide. And that'll be an icing. So the Jackrabbits are going to have a defensive zone draw here. With 3:53 left here in the second period. Score is tied 2-2. Jacks are currently out shooting Duluth 26-13. First line out for the Jacks. And Worth wins the face-off. Ends up on the Anderson. Anderson to Schneider. Schneider brings it in. Has it. Shot. Block it away. Ends back right. Rebound right back on the stick. Shot. Or pass. Excuse me. Back over to Brink. Who gets covered on the play. Offensive zone draw. Jacks make the change. It'll be Merritt, Larson, and Callis with Everson and Sievert as the D pair. Face off against Hokop and wins the face off. And Larson has it. Face the pass. Merritt out in front. Shot blocked. Everson has it. Dumps it in for Larson. Larson gets it knocked off his stick, and here comes Duluth back the other way. It's going to be a 2-on-2, and number 27 is just going to dump it in. Picked up by Everson behind his own net, sent over to Callis. Callis over to Merritt. Merritt brings it in, and he's going to dump it into the right wing corner, where it's picked up by Larson. Larson's pass down in front gets sent in by Duluth, but ends up behind the cage, bounces off the cage and into the corner. Merritt. And has it, loses it, and it's going to be a 3-on-2 back the other way. Odd man rush, 14, and he's going to stop, let his teams catch up, along with the rest of the Jackrabbit defense. And the puck's going to get pushed out to center, and Duluth's going to try to retreat, bring it back in. Overson picks it up back behind his own net, and he's going to bring it up, makes the pass over to Larson, and he's going to dump it right in, but it's shot. It's kind of blocked down by number 13, Fleming. 12, shot, blocked, saved by Nelson, and that could be a penalty for goaltender interference. The shot was saved by Nelson, but then he got run into by number 12, or number 13, after he had already made the save. That is a dangerous spot for goalies to be in. He's kind of wide open out in front, and luckily, able to make the save and keep holding the puck. Score is still tied 2-2. And they're going to send... Oh, nope. It's going to become a neutral zone face-off here. Alrighty, Jacks win the face-off here. They bring it. Bush has it. He's got more. Oh, down in front. Went off the stick. Here's Rogers. Rogers has it. Brings around the boards for Kale. Kale has it. Takes behind the Duluth net. Takes him up the wraparound, but puck gets knocked away by a player from Duluth. Puck battle down for Rogers. And Duluth is going to come away with it. Off the skate of Rogers. Ends up his net zone. Rogers, top of the blue line. Over to Bush. Bush slows the puck down for more behind the Duluth net. The puck is loose, but Duluth ends up coming away with it. Number 21 over. Was supposed to be the recipient for the pass, but he gets broken up by Rogers. Carroll's has it, and he's going to run around the boards. And it's kept in by Duluth. Ends up back in the center of Rogers. Over to Carroll's. Carroll's cross the center ice. Brings it in. And he gets wrapped along the boards, but Woody has it. Tries to make the shot, blocked by a player from Duluth. Carroll's brings it in. Opportunity in front. Oh, shot off the post. Carroll's has it. Shot blocked down in front. Carroll's another opportunity here. Moves around the boards. 56 seconds left here in the second period. Another shot blocked right behind the legs. And there's a Duluth player without a stick. Graham shot Whitty. Missed wide. Or blocked wide. And that's going to be a puck out of play. Quite an eventful span here in that last probably 15, 20 seconds. All sorts of stuff going on. A lot of shots taken by the Jacks. However, none of them were able to make it. Best opportunity was Lavalley laying down in his crease. And puck was on Woody's stick, I want to say, and he just missed it. Rang it off the post. And Jacks win the face-off here. Brink has it. Quick shot. Saved by backhand. And puck loose out in front. Tries to get pushed away and gets covered by the ball. Valier is just having himself a performance here. He has only given up 2 goals on 30 shots. I think he is starting to get a little bit tired here. There's been a lot of action going on down in front. 33 seconds left here in this second period. Looks like they're going to bring out Struck with Brink and Siebert with Anfinson. Oh, nope. So it'll be Anfinson, Schneider, and so it'll be Anfinson, Schneider, and Worth with Brink and Siebert. Jacks win the face-off, however, unable to get a good shot out, and the puck is going to get out all the way up to center ice. He gets tripped up on the play by number 11. No penalty called. 21 seconds left. Here comes Anfinson over to Worth. Worth. Pass to get broken up. He gets shoved in the boards. That's going to be a penalty. So penalty here. So it'll be a power play for the Jacks. 13.8 left. Number 3, that'll be Reed, or Rees, is going to the box. So this Jackrabbit power play has been brought to you by Kenner Plumbing. Fast, reliable service when things get backed up. Schneider will be taking the draw with Moore to his wing, and so is Worth. And wins the face-off. Pass gets over back to Whitty. Whitty has it, top of the circle. Over to Worth. Worth, shot blocked down in front. And that will be a pass all the way over to the Jackrabbit end. So, at the end of the second period, the score is now 2-2. Jackrabbits were able to score 2 goals on that possession. Nelson also gave up another one to Fleming. However, the score is still tied 2-2. There was 2 penalties there, 1 for each team. I missed what the call was on number 3 for Rees. I don't know if that was a boarding or a charging, one of the 2. However, the Jackrabbits are going to start the third period with a power play with roughly 1:47 left. We couldn't do it without our sponsors. Rounds Construction, building strong foundations on and off. Hometown Tire and Service, your hometown choice for quality, trusted auto care. Hit them up for all of your tire needs. Give them a call at 605-697-6889. Kenner Plumbing, things get backed up. 605-692-6503. And Candy Matt's Home Services. all of your other needs. 605-690-6194. Jackrabbits lead the shots here, 30-14. So they have been giving Lavalier all he can handle with, and he's only given up two goals. So Jackrabbits have given him plenty of shots to see and just have been unable to capitalize on those opportunities. Except for the 2 times. Our score here is 2-2, and we'll be right back after the break. And we're back. Score is Jacks 2, Minnesota Duluth 2. In that second period, little recap here, we've got 2 goals for the Jackrabbits, one early on and the second one with very little time to go. University of Duluth also got another one, scored by Fleming. Larson for the Jacks scored the Easton Larson. He scored the second goal for the Jacks. I was worried about other things, so I missed who got the first goal. They're starting this third and final period. There will be a minute 47 left for the Jackrabbits. There was a penalty late in the last second period for warning. Then on number 3, Reeg. Jackrabbits lead the shots 30-14. Before we get to the start of the third period, I'd like to thank all of our sponsors: Brown's Construction, Hometown Tire and Service, and Kenner Plumbing, and Handymat's Home Services. If you have any things that you need done, just give them a call and they will be out there and helping you out. Jackrabbits are going to start this third period with their first line. Looks like they're going to move. Looks like they moved Schneider to center. The line juggling actually looks like on. Looks like Schneider's going to take the face off with Worth on his wing, and they're going to bring Moore up to the first line. Schneider won the face off. And Jacks have it in their offensive zone. Worth has it, drops it off first. Oh, it's power play. All right, so shot by Worth is missed. Is fanned on. Struck has it, brings it top of the blue line, and he loses it. And they all have to regroup and get back onside. Worth has it, kicks it to the right wing boards. Drives to bring in deep and shot blocked by Laval. Struck. Makes a pass out to Whitty. Whitty shot down in front, save, and getting pushed out to the right wing corner. Worth has it loose out in front, and Duluth is going to get the clear on that opportunity. Whitty has it, gets taken down behind the play. Fans are looking for a tripping penalty, but they're not going to get one. Duluth is going to go in the quick change here. And they send it right back in. And Trent Nelson goes out to play it. Almost gets knocked away from him by number 5 of Duluth, the Prokop. Struck, brings it in deep. Oh, what a save by Laval. Had it in deep, and good thing he knew where it was, because I thought that slid right underneath of his pad. There's 18:39 left in this third period. Sievert over to Rogers. Back to Sievert, over to Rogers has it. Shot tipped in off the pad of Laval. Battle in the corner between a couple of Jacks and the Duluth player. And that ends the power play for the Jackrabbits. There's another penalty. And tripping is the call. So the Jackrabbits will go on another power play, and tonight's power plays are brought to you by Kenner Plumbing and Service for fast, reliable service when things get backed up. Looks like number 6 is going to the box, and that'll be Johnson. Correction, that'll be number 2. Krakenville is going to the box. And then, so there's another face-off. Let's go back to it. Serve. Alright. And he gets the puck cleared. Picked up by Whitty. Taken up behind his own net. Who is heavily pursued by number 5, Prokop. Whitty takes it across the ice. Shot! Quick shot! Blocked! And blocked up high by Lavali. 17:39 left here with minute 35 left on the power play for the Jacks. Jacks win the face-off, bring it in, and it gets covered here by Lavali. Schneider to take the face-off. Schneider wins the face-off draw, or loses it, excuse me, and it gets pushed all the way back to Nelson. And Nelson is going to play the puck out to number 25. Oh my goodness, what a hit. Blue sends it back in around the net. Nelson's going to leave it back there for Whitty. Whitty takes it up the middle, makes a quick pass over to Schneider, but it gets broken out, and they clear it back into Nelson. Nelson grabs it on back for Whitty. Whitty over to Worth. Worth takes it across the center ice. Enters the offensive zone, and it gets poked away by number 3, Reeves, but he still maintains possession and brings it around to his drawers. Whitty has it. Schneider. Schneider. Pass. Back to Worth. Worth. Quick shot, score! What a quick shot down in front over the glove side of Raleigh to make a now 3-2 lead for the Jackrabbits. And that'll end the power play. That is just the kind of special teams top game. So Schneider scored the goal, assisted by Worth. So that'll break the deadlock, and Jackrabbits will have their first lead of the game with 16:41 left in the first half, or third period, excuse me. And Duluth's going to numb it in. Brink has it behind his own net, makes the pass all the way up for Stone. Stone gets shoved down on the boards, but Brink gets passed back. The Cows fumbles the puck. Duluth still has it in the offensive zone. Quick pass down in front. There's a loose puck out in front, and it gets... Lots of stuff going on, and ref thought they had the puck covered, but there are 3 guys down in front of the net. That'll be Brink, Nelson, and number 13, Fleming. None of them were moving, so that is why the ref blew the whistle. 16:18 left. Jacks lead 3-2. Jacks win the face-off draw. Here comes Jacks to get it away. It's Bush with Moore. Bush tries to make the cross pass, but it gets broken up by Duluth. However, Moore has it. Moore sends it around the Duluth net. Over to Bush. Bush. Right wing corner. Fumbles the puck. Here comes Duluth back the other way. Number 5. Prokop. Prokop brings it all the way in. Almost goes end to end. But loses control of the puck. Picked up by Brink behind the net. Where it gets lost. Brink tries to bring it back around, ends up back in the hands of Prokop. Prokop, wrap around, locked away. Nelson loses his stick. There was a pretty blatant tripping that was not called. He's going to try to pick the 6-on-5, but Nelson's not going to get off the ice quick enough. There is clearly some frustration by some of the Duluth players. They're going to send number 12 to the box for tripping. So that'll be another Jackrabbit power play. With 15:29 left here in the third period, Jack's going to go on another power play. Well, finally going to see a good usage out of the Jackrabbit special teams. Duluth isn't pleased with that. They think that there should have been a no penalty called. Schneider wins the face-off. Quick, out in front for more. More, pass back, shot! Crazy block saved by Lavallee. Jackrabbits still have it, though. Whitty has it, top circle, over the Struck. Struck brings it in, shot high, misses wide. And that's going to go all the way back to the Jackrabbits defensive zone. First person to it is going to be Whitty. Whitty brings back behind the net. Whitty over to Struck. Struck brings it in along the left side. Quick brings it in. Gonna make a quick circle around here. Pass back to Whitty. Whitty back to Struck. Struck. Down in front. Quick shot. Not fielded cleanly by Worth. But Worth still has it. Schneider. Quick shot. Misses wide. And that one will get at least back out to neutral zone. Jackrabbits need to get back on the side here. Struck has it. Enters the offensive zone. Dumps it around the back. Picked up by number 3-4 Duluth. Quick shot out in front. There's an opportunity wide. Oh, misses wide. No goal out in front yet. Oh my goodness. There's a scramble out in front of the net. There was all sorts of stuff going on. The goalie lost his blocker. The puck was loose. Nobody knew where it was. Goalie lost his blocker. He was down. People were scrambling all over the place. Puck ended up squirting out all the way to the left wing side. But refs blew the whistle before anything else could happen, before anybody got seriously hurt. 51 seconds left here in the Jackrabbit power play. Both teams are going to go out for a quick change. Whitty was just jamming away at it until it squirted back to the left wing side, but refs decided to blow it dead. Amston going to take the face off here. Amston loses the draw, but it's kept in by the Jacks. Rogers has it. It gets poked free back into the neutral zone. Here comes number 18 for Duluth. That'll be Dingham. Dingham. It's a 1-on-3, and Dingham gets hit on the play. Really, they're going to blow that bad. That is an interesting interference call. I don't know that I entirely agree with it. If they're going to call that, they definitely have missed some other calls earlier in the game. That'll be an interference on Mason Siebert. So it'll be 4-on-4 for 33 seconds, and then it'll be a Duluth power play for a minute and 27. There's no option here for a puck out of play. So 4-on-4. I don't have a button for that, but there's 3:55 left here in this third period. And Jacks win the face-off. 4-on-4 is the time for really extending the ice. You don't have that extra third person out there. Rogers takes it from behind his own cage. He gets it out to Karelitz. Karelitz has it, empties the neutral zone, makes a pass to Kelly. Kelly with the reverse hit. Schneider down there battling. Karelitz to Schneider. Oh, loose puck out in the net. It's covered up. Lots of action going on. 3-on-2 for Duluth. Jackrabbits get back. And that shot went ball down. Nelson did not have a chance. So that'll end the power play opportunity for the Jacks. Number 6, Johnson Jr. scored the goal for Duluth. It beat Nelson short side, just right over top of his shoulder pad. Score is now 3-3. Jackrabbits lose the face-off, picked up by Reeves. Reed sends it in around the boards. Nelson tries to play it, is unable to. Gets pushed from the corner, picked up by Reeds. Alrighty. Picked up by Van Overbeek. Van Overbeek tries to clear it, unable to do so. Battle in the corner. Couple of Jackrabbits, couple of Duluth players. Puck gets free, picked up by Van Overbeek. Never mind, not picked up by Van Overbeek. He does not feel it cleanly, but here comes Merritt the other way. Merritt brings it in, fast over to Brink. Brink's going to bring it in through the open ice, and he's just going to dump it in deep and go off for a change. Merritt and Stone are out there with Schneider. Stone has it. Puck gets free out to the 7th of the offensive zone. Puck is now dumped all the way in by number 2. That'll be Heckelt for Duluth. Everson has it, gets it over to Stone. Stone brings it in and gets it pushed all the way back out. Jack's going to take it back to their own D zone and slow the puck down. Here comes Worth. Worth has it. Quick shot right into the chest protector of Riley. Jackrabbits currently lead on shots 37-18, so they're out shooting Duluth. However, Duluth has had some better opportunities and just been able to squeak it right by Nelson. Quick face-off here in the offensive zone for the Jacks. Worth wins it over to Everson. Everson's shot misses wide. Sievert collects it, sends it back down behind the net for Worth. Worth has it. Quick shot, Schneider. And it is gloved down in front by Lavalley. So the Jackrabbits have given up 1 on the penalty, and they're going 1 on the penalty. So we are back tied 3-3, and special teams have not been of any major help for the Jackrabbits. And Schneider's going to have to go for a quick stick change, and they're going to bring out Larson in his place. Worth wins the face-off, gets sent out. Sievert, kick save, tries to make a backhand pass down front. Quick shot, misses high. Duluth has stretch pass, and send it all the way away, and nobody had a piece of it, and that'll be an icing. And I never started the timer. 11-13 will be the offensive zone face-off here for the Jacks. They've got Terlitz with Rogers, and then it'll be Struck, Schramm, and Whitty. For Duluth, number 21, Van Deel, taking a face-off. Loses the face-off for Duluth. Jacks win it. Schramm has it in the right wing corner. Passes it back to Struck. Struck has it. And he's going to bring it around, send it back to Whitty. Whitty takes it back behind the Duluth cage where he loses possession of the puck. Number 22 for Duluth has it, and it's back down. Krellis is going to chase him. And Duluth's able to keep it in their offensive zone here. But the puck is picked up by the Jackson. All right, and number 6 has it, Johnson Jr. Rogers takes it away from him. But Rogers loses it. It's kind of a 2-on-1. And Careless pushes Johnson off the puck. Unable to clear it are the Jacks. Oh, here they go. Finally. Struck clears it. He's got Schramm off on his left side, but unable to make the pass. Whitty takes it behind the Duluth net. And that is where the puck will stay until Duluth gets it cleared. Bring it out to center ice. And makes a quick pass to number 13, Fleming. Fleming pushes it behind the net, where it gets picked up by Van Overbeek. And over to Rogers. Back to Moore. Moore brings it. Here comes Kettle. Wide open net. Shot misses just wide on that. Quick shot back by Bush. Bush all blocked down by Lavalley. And here comes Duluth back the other way. And they're going to dump it into the right wing corner. In the Jackrabbits defensive zone. Overbeek tries to get it out, but it is stopped in there. Overbeek has it. And Jacks are still unable to clear. He's kept in. And here comes number 8. That'll be Greek for the Jaguars. He finally gets it out to Moore. And Moore loses the puck. So, shot of a game of who can have main possession of the puck. It seems like the puck's been traveling around a lot between the two teams. Here comes Siebert. Enters the neutral zone ice. And he might go all the way end to end. Loses possession of it, but takes the left wing going. There's a puck battle along the boards, and looks like Merritt is jabbing for it. Finally gets the puck out to Everson. Everson back to Merritt. Merritt, it's passed for Siebert, gets pushed loose. And looks like the puck's going to make its way out to the neutral zone, and it's on the stick of Siebert. Siebert gets his pocket picked by number 11, Faranock. And then the Duluth player also loses hold of the puck. Jacks may regain possession of the neutral zone. It's Everson, and he gets his pocket picked by number 21, Van Deal. And then it looks like there's some more loose puck. It's hard to tell who has the puck and who doesn't. It's a constant back and forth battle. Sievert's going to take it back behind his own net. Makes the first pass to Callis. Callis up to Merritt. Merritt is unable to maintain control of the pass. There's a massive hit over the middle. But here is Karelitz. Karelitz makes the pass to Merritt. Merritt gets taken down by number 22. Or set, yeah, 22. 21. 4. Duluth has it. Tries to make a pass, but it's intercepted by Schneider. Schneider tries to dump the pass back for Worth, but broken up. Pass from Rogers to. Oh, here they come. Here comes Schneider. Little Wolf inside. 14 for the lead, tries to make the hit, but it's unable to. And the Jackrabbits score another one. Oh, stop time. Schneider has the goal, assisted by Anfinson. So it looked like a wraparound opportunity for Worth, but he. So 6:50 left here in the third period. Jacks win the face-off, but turn the puck right back over. Cayley has it over to Moore. Cale, wide open shot, and glove down by Lavallee. Lavallee's the kind of goaltender that once you start getting pucks on him, he starts to scramble up and around. That's exactly what happened on that last goal there. The puck was kind of near him, and he immediately dove to his stomach. Worth took it around the net, dumped it off for Empson. Empson shot it over, or passed it over to Schneider. Schneider just buried it. Jacks win the face-off draw here. River on the boards, picked up by Bush behind the own net. Tries to pass out the front. Beak one gets it, tries to make a pass, unable to do so. Oh, in front, Cayley. Stick save by Lavallee, and it gets covered. And there's a scrum going on down in front, a lot of pushing and shoving. Cayley down in front there is just on the bottom of a pile of two Duluth players. No penalties are going to get called. Oh, correction. There will be a roughing called on number 26 for Duluth. So that'll be a Jackrabbit power play brought to you by Kenner Plumbing for fast, reliable service for when things get backed up. Jackrabbits going to bring out their power play unit of Schneider, Worth, Struck, Whitty, and Moore. On the kill for Duluth will be number 11, Faranock, 14, oh, correction. It'll be number 2, that'll be Herkel, 14, Baumgartner, 18, Dingham, and then number 3, Reed. Jackrabbits win the face-off. Woody over to Struck. Struck's going to bring it in. Shot right down on his chest. Just saved by Lavallee, but Jackrabbits maintain possession. Woody has it at the blue line. Woody shot Blocked down in front. He immediately just dropped to his belly, and they say he covered it. And he did. Jackrabbits lead 4-3 with 6:05 left here in this third period. Jackrabbits also lead on shots 43-19. They have a power play with 1:44 left. Jackrabbits win the face off. Whitty has it. Whitty, quick shot, misses wide. Ends up in the hands of Struck. Struck, gonna bring it in. Pass back to Whitty. Whitty over to Worth. Worth back to Whitty. Whitty with the one-timer. Blocked high by a man down in front. Struck has it. Back to Whitty. Whitty over to Worth. Worth. Back to Schneider. Schneider in front. Schneider shot wide, and it's a puck out of play. Jackrabbits have a great opportunity here with another power play. Hopefully they can drill another one home. Right now the Jackrabbits are 1 for 3 on power plays. We're going to make a neutral zone face off here for the Jacks. Lose the face off. And lose get clear all the way in. Dustin going to play it behind his own net, or throw it back behind his own net for Struck. Struck's going to throw it out for Worth. Worth is going to bring it all the way into the neutral zone, make a pass over to Moore. Pass back to Worth. Tries to make a pass to Struck, but it's broken up. Quick pass out in front, Schneider, but gets pushed off into the corner. Schneider's the first Jack to it, and he's going to have it back to Worth. Over to Struck. Struck, back to Whitty. Whitty, back to Struck. Pass misses just wide for Kaylee. Kaylee to Struck. Kaylee back to Worth. Struck back to Worth. Back to Struck. Tries to make a quick pass to Worth. Worth, shot! Saved by Lottily. Ends up with a single Worth, though. Quick cross-eye shot for Struck. Struck's unable to capitalize on that one-time opportunity. Struck still has it, though. Struck, back to Whitty. Whitty. Pass back to Whitty. Shot, missed wide. It's out in front. Quick shot, blocked by Struck, and that'll be a puck out of play. Eight seconds left here on this Jackrabbit power play. Quite a few shots here. Unable to capitalize. For this last 8 seconds, it's going to be Siebert, Everson, Everson, Callie, and Schramm for the Jackrabbits. And that ends the power play for the Jackrabbits. And that'll be an icing, with 4:15 left here in the third period. Jacks lead it 4-3. Jacks are out shooting Duluth 43-20. Going to be a center ice face-off for the Jacks. Going to be Callie. Callie loses the face-off. Duluth has it, retreats back to their own zone. And number 12 moves it into the offensive zone, loses possession of the puck. The puck ends up in the hands of Schramm. Schramm to Callie. Callie over to Anderson. Anderson going to bring it all the way in. Brings behind the Duluth net. Quick pass. Unable to make a pass here. He's having a battle in the corner. Anderson comes away with it. Pass wide open. Sievert. Or not Sievert. Everson loses possession. It's going to be a 2-on-1 back the other way. Oh, luckily Anderson's able to get back and get to it. Shot saved by Nelson. Everson tries to make the pass, but it is kept in by Duluth. Number 5, we're going to bring it in. Quick pass out front, but misses wide. There's nobody home, and that puck is going to make it all the way back up to the neutral zone. So the Duluth are going to have to tag back up. That's going to be offsides. Did not wait for his guy to get back on sides. Number 12 is clearly not happy with that call. Provizino. Going to be a neutral zone draw, and looks like Merritt's going to take the face-off here against number 18, Bingham. Jacks win the face-off. Merritt has it, comes away with it. Larson dumps it in for the Jackrabbits. Jackrabbit gets taken out while rogue stick or loses an edge, something. But now there's a puck battle along the boards with Callis and a couple of UMD players. Going to end up on the stick of Merritt. Merritt tries to run back around. Picked up back behind by Larson. Ends up on the stick of Callis. Callis all the way up to Carolitz. Carolitz back into Callis. Callis tries to make a pass, unable to connect. The clock is winding down. 2:40 left here in this third period. Jackson leading 4-3. Puck battle on the left wing boards. Puck finally scoots free behind the Duluth net. Merritt has it, tries to send it back, and ends up in the hands of Duluth. Duluth is going to bring it back, bring it through the neutral zone, and send it in deep. Rogers sends it on back for Carolitz. Carolitz has it, makes the pass up to Larson, who tries to get it to Merritt, but is too far ahead to receive the pass. Rogers, and back to Larson. Larson makes a long pass over to Carolitz, and that'll be a puck out of play. Last 2 minutes, Jacks lead 4-3 with 2:01 left here in this third period. Jacks leading on shots 43-21, and there was a timeout called. So, timeout here for the last 2 minutes. Hopefully we can. Lots of decisions are being made on the bench. I missed who called the penalty. However, or not. So Duluth is the one that called the timeout. So they're thinking about how they can potentially get a goal scored here in the next 2 minutes. I wouldn't be shocked to see Lemony come off the ice, leave the net empty, so that they have a 6-on-5 opportunity to score more goals. Statistics say every 3 minutes is a goal, so they are in right about the right time if they want to score a goal here to leave Lemony out of the net. And looks like Raleigh is going to be heading back to his own net. We neutralized face-off here for the Jackrabbits. It looks like Callie's going to be taking it against some 21 Callie wins the face-off. And Moore's going to send it around the boards. Picked up first by Duluth. Duluth's going to flip it out. Kept in by Kylie. But puck's, that's Carol's. Puck's going to end up in the hands of Moore out center ice. And he's going to send it all the way in. First person to it is going to be Whitty. But it's going to end up in the hands of the Duluth player. Here's Kaylee. Has it in his offensive zone. Tries to make the pass, but it's blocked down. Moore has it. Okay. Quick shot. Missed. Duluth has it. And it's going to be brought in to the zone. And there is Siebert, who sends it in deep. And Duluth's going to have it. Blocked down in front by Anferson. Try to keep it in for the Jackrabbits. There's like 30 seconds left here. So there's 32 seconds left here. The ice is free, and so that'll be icing for the Jackrabbits. Fans are claiming that there was a tip. I cannot confirm or deny that. Jackrabbits lead 4-3 with 23.7 seconds left here in this third period. It's going to be a 6-on-5 for Duluth as their net is empty. Going to be a center ice face-off here. Looks like Worth is going to take the face-off. It's going to be the whole first line. So it's Worth, Anderson, and Schneider with Brink and Siebert. Siebert ends up with it. Tries to send it in. Duluth has it. And, 12 seconds left here to go. I forgot to start the clock. And the puck misses wide. Picked up by Worth, but Worth is unable to clear the puck. Finally has it. He's going to skate it all the way up. Turn around. He's going to make the clock out. And that is the end of the game. The Jackrabbits win the final score of 4-3. Nelson, after an early shaky start, is able to clear it. He's able to hold him off on all those shots. Final tally for the Jackrabbits is 43-22. Jackrabbits are now 3-3 on the season. Duluth is 0-1 in games played against South Dakota State. I'm not sure what the record was before this game, but get a quick recap here. Duluth scored first with a goal by Cope, and then in the first period. Second period starts off. Jackson scored a goal, then it was followed quickly up by Fleming. Jackson scored another goal here at the end of the second with Schneider from Worth. And then from there, then Duluth scored again on a goal by Johnson Jr. And Schneider's sealed the deal finally with an assist from Antonsen. So that's the scoring recap for tonight's game. And they already shut the scoreboard. I was going to tell you what Antonsen or what Nelson's stats were, but I don't have those here. So that'll be it for us here tonight. Jacks win 4-3. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in and watching. Also like to thank tonight's sponsors one last time, Rounds Construction, building strong foundations on and off the ice. Give them a call at 605-693-4000. Hometown Tire and Service, your hometown choice for quality, trusted auto care. 605-697-6889. Kenner Plumbing, for fast, reliable service when things get backed up. Give them a call at 605-692-6503. Finally, Handyman's Home Services. Give them a call for any sort of needs you may have at 605-690-6194. That'll do it tonight from us from the Larson Ice Center on the Brookings Den Rink. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll be back here tomorrow at 1 o'clock, I believe. And it.